I wanted to have the lights of Paris, clean background, pure lines, beautiful use of golden hour as well, and so it was really exciting for me to get the chance to shoot that with this nuance. I'm Chloé Lapessoni. I'm a French photographer specialized in weddings and portraits. When I shot with the A5, it's amazing compared to what I've been shooting because the focus is extremely sharp, but also we have the bokeh, which is like super smooth. I didn't get any chromatic aberrations or fringe like I would like, and I didn't get any ghost flare either, which was amazing because I don't have to deal with that in post-production. Good portraits for me is like being able to have a really nice bokeh and the sharpness when you want it and where you want it.
Well, they could have done worse, right? Location-wise?
Oh my God, look at it. Beautiful.
We're in Malibu, California, and we're on a portrait assignment. My assignment today is to photograph a noted fashion, beauty, wedding photographer, Jerry Guionis.
I was given this call to photograph Joe McNally, and he was going to photograph me. We shot for Life magazine, Time magazine, National Geographic, and I'm photographing him. I mean, that's like cooking for Gordon Ramsay.
This assignment is a gift as a photographer to photograph a colleague and a peer.
We're using the Z-mount 85 1.8 lens today, which is the perfect portrait lens.
It's a fast prime for portraits, in my view, is pretty essential.
To just have that milkiness in the background and the foreground.
There's a light gathering capacity with these lenses that's really extraordinary.
It's what we've been waiting for.
That's great, that's great. Good look, good look.
Joe mentioned he wants me sort of in a tux, so sort of a very sophisticated sort of kind of a way.
What Jerry doesn't know yet is that I'm gonna put him in the pool. Why can't I do things more simply? Well, here's the thing. I'm thinking you on a yellow surfboard in a tuxedo in the pool.
That sounds awesome. Honestly, I trust his vision completely, and I'll do anything that he wants me to do. I love the vision. I love it. Let's do it.
If only my subjects were all this easy. Poor Jerry. Time to get him wet.
I'm looking forward to being photographed first so I can get a sense of how he directs.
You're a movie star. You just won the Oscar last night, and I'm an idiot who's got this idea about putting you in the pool.
I can incorporate that in some of the mannerisms that I'm going to try to portray of him.
Go. I have the beauty and benefit of an educated subject in front of my lens. Easygoing, like I do this every day. This is how I meditate. Lighting him and shooting him in the way that I am. Cool, and now towards the sun? I got no worries at camera, really, because he's going to project who he is, and he knows it. And back at me with attitude. I'm thinking of color synchronicity, the yellow and the blue, partially because Jerry has a very sophisticated sense of color in his own photography. Nice job, man. We got it. A round of applause for Jerry.
I'll be here all week. With Joe, I have a couple of different things I want to try. I see him as a director, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glorify a set with a painted background. I've got some of my own wardrobe I'm going to put on Joe. He's got a cool factor that I want to bring out today. Like an onion, I want to peel back some layers and hope not to cry. Who's your favourite Australian? And don't say Hugh Jackman. Sometimes when you're in an incredible location like we are today, we can get intimidated because it's so amazing. Well, where do you start? I just start where the good light is. That's it. Turn that knee a little bit more this way and just twist. Well, first of all, we got incredible character face, and every line on Joe's face represents another shoot, another Life magazine cover, National Geographic campaign, and that's what I want to bring out. But now, keep your face there, just your eyeballs. Here, it's going to feel weird. That's it. Good.
A pattern is interesting. A pattern interrupted is even more interesting. So I'm the interruption in the pattern of this archway here.
For me, I like to actually focus where the whites of the eye actually meet the socket.
The eye autofocus is a huge assist.
For me, it's pinpoint. You can get exactly where you want to go.
You know what the beautiful thing is about this is I'm learning a lot right now because Jerry's a master at posing people, so I'm learning stuff by the second.
I know you're lying, but it makes me feel good. I appreciate it.
I'm not lying.
Now, turn your face this way again. The key to this is you've got to crop context to improve the mystery. If you show too much context, you know where he's standing, it's not as exciting anymore. But the minute I crop it, all of a sudden, again, this could be a set of a movie. And again, this is no joke. I'm not trying to be kind. He looks like Robert Redford just in between sets here. I've never seen him so beautiful.
As far as I'm concerned, Jerry can do anything at this point. He had me at bring your chin forward. God, do I need a stiff drink. So.
All right, what'd you get? You show me your favorite shot of the first scene and I'll do the same.
Okay, all right, cool. I shot a lot of you in the pool.
Oh, that looks awesome.
The highlights on the water. Yeah. I love the peering over the glasses.
I love that shadow. That looks so good.
I'm at a fairly big f-stop here because we're in blazing sunlight.
Yeah.
The camera really handles that hard light really well.
You got some great complementary colors there.
Yep.
I loved it. Oh my God, look how sharp that is. So I started off like that. Nice little hint of light on your face. Most photographers, when they shoot a profile shot, you would always tend to look exactly where you're facing, but you get more white than pupil. So I keep your face there and you bring your eyes there. Although it feels ridiculous, I get more pupil than white. And then I love this one because you do look like Robert Redford. I was looking in the camera, I'm like, this is crazy. It looks like a flash.
Robert Redford. I'm
no,
just seeing
man,
if you got a fever
no,
here.
man, of course. Can I just say that I learned a hell of a lot today with just the way you carry yourself. You just got so much respect for what you do, for the craft.
Well, back at you. I just respect the hell out of you, and the future lays with you and your generation of photographers, and you're pushing the limits in a fantastic way.
Thank you, mate. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I love photography in every breath. It's not just the clicking the camera. For me, it's conceptualizing what I'm going to do, why I'm doing it. And the end result is certainly part of it, but for me, it's that process.
A successful portrait, you're looking for something that might be unseen. A person in a place. They work together to tell a story. Because at the end of the day, that is the most important thing we do when we take a camera in hand. We tell stories. All right, we're good. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Suzuki. and I am an optical engineer and technical liaison at Nikon. I would like to talk about the new Nikon Z mount and explain from a technical point what makes it so special. Nikon is well known for great lenses. Our company vision is to unlock the future with the power of light. We believe this new mount will help us achieve that vision. The introduction of the Z mount is very special because it combines so much experience and knowledge from many engineers and designers over the last 100 years. The new Z mount was developed for the new Nikon mirrorless camera and lenses, and it possesses huge potential in optical design. This mount design has two important factors. First, it has a 60mm flange back distance. Second, it has a 55mm inner mount diameter. These two dimensions give the new mount great advantages, such as the ability to support f1.2 and even f.95 aperture lens designs. I'd like to explain how designers decided on these specific dimensions. So why is the flange back distance 60mm? The flange back distance has been rigorously determined to allow maximum light from NIKKOR Z lenses to reach the sensor in the purest form possible. It is also understood the shorter the flange back distance, the smaller or thinner a camera system can be. Let me illustrate. This is the optical axis. It is the center of image sensor. This is the image sensor. And this is a lens. And this is a camera body. And from here to here, this is a flange back distance. So for our F mount, so this is a 46.5mm. And our new mount, new Z system, the image sensor is here. And flange back is very short, 60mm. If the flange back is short, we can provide smaller and thinner camera. Of course, there are challenges to reducing flange back distance. For example, there are mechanical components on top of the image sensor that cannot be removed, such as glass filter, a mechanical shutter, and other components. This is one challenge that engineers faced in order to reduce flange back distance. In order to achieve the flange back distance of 60mm, Nikon engineers had to reduce the thickness of each of these components while testing for optical and physical precision in order to meet Nikon's high-quality standards. In doing so, engineers were able to reduce the flange back distance to 60mm and at the same time achieved a new level of optical performance. Next, why did engineers set in a diameter of 55mm? A large mount can capture much more light. So by making the mount diameter much bigger, the camera can capture a lot of light and engineers can design much faster and brighter lenses. But if the mount diameter is too big, then it is possible that the lens and camera body will also be too big. On the other hand, if the mount diameter is too small, smaller lens and camera body can be designed. However, only slow lens can be developed. Let me illustrate. So this is an optical axis and image sensor. This is a lens. And camera body. And this is a lens mount. And this distance is inner diameter, and this is ray. So, and this angle is F number. If this angle is large, the F number is fast, and if the angle is small, the F number is slow. And the mount diameter is small, we can develop the small lens and small camera system. So if mount diameter is big, we can develop the first f-number lens. This angle is big, but the lens and camera body is too big. So now we develop Z-mount system. And this mount diameter is 55 mm. It provides the best balance of size and great image quality. For an FX format sensor, engineers understood it is important to have enough illumination or central luminous flux to produce a great image at fast apertures. As you saw, 55 mm was determined as providing the best performance with a 60 mm flange back distance on FX format sensor and the perfect balance to deliver the best optical image quality. Now, with the Z-mount, it is possible to provide extremely fast lenses such as f1.2 and even f.95. Also, 55 mm diameter offers a lot of flexibility in optical and lens design. For example, it allows the installation of the large lens elements close to the mount, and it also allows space for a powerful actuator for the AF drive. Let me illustrate. This is optical axis and sensor. And this is lens. And this is camera body. This is lens mount. Our new Z mount has a big diameter. So we can put the big diameter lens across the image sensor. So with bigger diameter, we have a room here, and we can place the more powerful actuator, so for faster autofocusing. More space from the bigger mount diameter gives optical engineers the ability to design exciting new type of lenses. For optical engineers, such as myself, that is perhaps what is most exciting. Our engineers created a mount that is faster, allows for great new lens designs, and works perfectly for still photos or video. This new mount enables silent operation and smooth focus for video that professionals will enjoy. Since Nikon is so famous for NIKKOR F lenses, it was important to provide full compatibility with a wide range of lenses without any loss of image quality. This is done with Nikon's mount adapter FTZ, which provides the necessary flange back distance for NIKKOR F lenses. So, this is Nikon's future-proof mount design. It's the ultimate solution that supports high-performance lens design that capture a lot of light while reducing the system size and maintaining F-mount compatibility with the optional adapter. 55 mm inner mount diameter and 60 mm flange back distance, these may seem like just numbers, but together they result in endless possibility for optical design.